3, 2, 1.
My name is Nick. I'm a full-time trader and entrepreneur. We put out tons of stuff for free for traders. These are real trades. This is real money. I'm putting my money on the line. This is going to be a live trading video here, locking in over $1,000 on this trade.
Wow, I'd love to get in on this.
Technical insights that really look good to me.
Here we go, we're live.
Hello and welcome to Trader Nick Live and A1 Trading Live here with EivindFX, third day in a row. I hope that you have made, well, tons of profits, that you are extremely happy to be here today. Sorry, Nick is still not here. Sorry. So if you're expecting Nick, he's coming back. So as a substitute teacher, I've had three goals with these lives. I have one, I want to give you guys knowledge. Let's see if I've done that well. Two, I want to give you guys where I normally trade, and there has been tons of opportunities. And for those remember gold yesterday, I said, well, at least that could be the high. Well, right now it looks very bad. I'm sorry, it went back up again, but we had some fun for some hours yesterday. The other thing that has gone up to target is Aussie dollar. The other one has gone up to target is Euro dollar and New Zealand dollar too. So as we have been here throughout this week, we have, in my eyes at least, done phenomenally. Here we are, targets, eh? So we will do gold, we will do Aussie, we will do Euro, we will do pound, we will do New Zealand, we will do CAD, we will do dollar, we will do the stock market, maybe Bitcoin if that's what you want to go through. I just want to make sure that, hey, we are here to learn. Please ask questions. Please give your trading pairs down in the comments below. And if you're wondering about my strategy, once and for all, at around, I don't know how long we have been now, couple of minutes in, pivot points, search for EivindFX pivot points, and you will find two videos. Introduction to pivot points is where you find the indicator and how to use it on MT4 and TradingView. The other one is my strategy. Okay, good. So, hello from Malta, hello from Nigeria, hello from Durban in South Africa, pound yen, stops on GU. Well, I guess you are asking for stop loss on GU. I don't have any stopped out on GU, so I hope you're not that one. The other one is whatever I'm going to say today is only for education purposes, not financial advice, and is only my personal opinion. So yeah, have fun and let's get on with it, I guess. So let's go on to dollar. What's happened to dollar at the moment? Dollar yesterday had a small heart attack, I would say, because it went down nicely, but then all of a sudden yesterday it had like this strong pullback during our live, and I'm like, I don't know if I don't like that. So okay, we are back at least at resistance. Okay, so what is generally dollar doing at the moment? We have a range, but we also have a lower low. So if we are now seeing this one to go lower, and that is our buys, and that is what we're thinking is going to happen to dollar because we chose so before it started falling. By the way, we chose that on Sunday. Okay, cool. There is then potentially some sell setups here as well for you to say take it lower. Is that going to happen? Probably not, and probably yes. That is all up to the market. We don't decide. What do we decide? We decide our actions, our plans, and we decide when to buy, when to sell, and then we have to take the appropriate loss. We have to take the appropriate stop losses and the appropriate lot size that fits our trading account. It doesn't matter if you have $100, $10, a million, 100,000 in your account. You still need risk management, and you can lose $20, $20,000 in one day with too high lot sizes. If you are not, if you're having too high lot sizes compared to your account, there is tons of way to lose money. So please, I want to trade with you for the next 20 years. I want to become your friend. I want us to have a relationship as experts. So yeah, hello from Ghana, hello from Nigeria, hello Angfro. Zambia too. Wow, fantastic. And I'm just waiting for America to also join in. So for those who has been here, for the couple of last days here with me when Nick has been on a vacation, has it been fun? Have you learned something new? And have you had a laugh? That is that is kind of the things is. And have you got a new strategy maybe to Arsenal? Have you got some new ideas? That is kind of why I'm here. What can you say about CAD CPI, sir, from Zimbabwe? CPI at the moment, I think it was 4%, unless there is some news I have not checked right now. So that is very high. That is going to continue to lead CAD stronger, meaning USD CAD going lower. At 4%, it is very high because their target is 2.5%. That means that there is whenever the unemployment rate is going back to normal, that is when they start increasing interest rates again. So when you have 4%, you're like, whoa, what's going on? That is when you need to be unemployment rate on Friday when NFP is. Look at that too. Don't just only look at NFP. Okay, and then you can see higher. You are better than Nick. No, I'm not better than Nick. But I have a very small channel. I'm coming from a very small place. So, but yeah, thank you very much, Uchia FX. We are here together. There's no one who's better than the other one. We're just different, and we are all here to educate you to become better traders, to have a laugh, and yeah, analysis. That is going to make you better trader. Trade plans is going to make you better trader. So let's go through Aussie. What did I say this week, eh? Whoop. I wanted this to go higher. That was on Sunday. We came out on, when did we have a live there? We had a live here on Monday. And I said, I'm going to buy this one. And sure, we did. Bought it here. And today we hit target. Boom. Easier said than done. Doesn't always happen, but that was a week. Yeah, pretty good. What is it? 92 pips. Okay, cool. Good enough. So for me right now, what am I going to do? I have vacation right now on Aussie dollar. I don't need to do anything more until next Monday, until Sunday, until I need to do my analysis tomorrow and Friday. Isn't that a fantastic life? I don't care what Aussie does tomorrow or Friday. Why do I not care? Because I can't buy a higher high. Jen Jansen says, different folks, different theory, different folks, and different folks. You are both awesome. Thank you very much. And we all love Nick. Don't worry. I'm not going to take his place. You guys are going to get him back. I'm not going to take his place. Don't worry. What is your stop loss on that Aussie dollar trade? I'm already out. I don't have any stop loss anymore. But the stop loss I had when I bought here, I had my stop loss here. So I think it's 50 pips, give or take? Okay, 30 pips. So I would always say 50 pips or more. Why do I say 50 pips or more? Depends on the currency pair. Pound, I would probably say 70. Why? Because that is your security where you have a trend. Okay. And then generally, you don't want, first of all, you want to find support. Okay. And then the next leg is generally not more than 50 pips, generally speaking. But it depends on the market conditions as well. Back in March 2020, it was way higher than that. But anyways, other than that, you need to make sure that you are below the previous low. If that is 50, if that is 70, if that is too much risk, more than 1% for you, please reduce your lot size. There is no shame of having lower lot sizes to protect your capital, because we are going to trade together for the next 20 years. That is your most important goal at the moment. Not to win today. If you're going to see your grandkids and you say, hey, I'm a Forex trader, what does it mean? Well, that means that I didn't give up when I was in my 20s or 30s or 40s, that I didn't blow my account and I kept it within the rules that these gurus out there said I should do, because those gurus have been trading for a very long time and have found profitability in it, has a strategy on it, and continues to trade that strategy because they know over the long term they are profitable. That is the difference here. For euro dollar, it has hit take profit yesterday at 1662, which we mentioned on Monday. So right now, can you be a buyer at 1620? Yes, you can. I saw someone buying it. Okay, go. Okay. That is not my strategy for the week. And the day trade, okay. The scalp is there. I see that. Why do I see that? Because if you take away these pivot points that we don't necessarily need, we have higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. I would also add to this, it is quite weak uptrend compared to other trends in this same time frame. So I will be a bit worried. But if you have entries down here, what else? But if you have bought very high, we need to have a talk. Please call me. It's free. We need to get you to have some patience. Think of support levels. Think of support levels. Think of support levels. That is what is going to set you free in bullish trends. If your stop loss was 30 pips and your target is 90 pips, that is 1, 2, 3. Great. Remember, there's a couple of things that we need to remember here. Risk to reward ratio is important if you have a profitable strategy. If you're losing, doesn't matter. Okay? So if you have come on demo, you have bought EURUSD at support in uptrends and sold EURUSD at resistance in downtrends, and over 20 trades, you have made money on it, then you should also have some grounds as to where your stop loss should be. Because you can go through those trades and say, when I traded very high, I had 50 pip stop loss, I got stopped out. Maybe I shouldn't. And then other times it's just going to go that. Well, how do I do that? Okay? You have to have a plan for both scenarios. Both of them requires different techniques as to how do you enter and where do you enter, how do your psychology works, and how does your patient work. But you need to be accustomed to both trends, both strong and medium strong, I would call that. Okay? And then if this drops now, okay, this can drop tomorrow. Doesn't matter. But it can drop because the market can do whatever it wants. It can go higher. If it goes higher, that is when you're looking for more buys. But if it goes lower, then you quit, you stop, and you don't add more, and you don't start. Don't start buying after the low of 1620. Is that a signal? No. Is that how you should trade? Most likely, yes. So you should be specific. You should be targeted in your brain. At least you need to have a very straightforward plan. And somebody says that I have a very straightforward way of thinking. That is what I want you to do as well. If you, Luther King, wants me to do analysis on indices, absolutely. I will get there. Okay. I just need to get through it. I just need to get through these most important pairs first that everyone wants to. And yes, sir, we are going to go to gold. We are going to go to S&P 500 as US 30. When the time comes, I will surely be there, going there. Okay. Now, pound dollar. I know someone have asked for it. You bought your USD at 1620, stop loss at 1615. Way too close in my strategy. The past. TP at 1676, 0.25% risk. Risk is on point. Entry is on point. Stop loss is not on point. But yeah. So because if the market just dips an extra 5 pips and it takes you out, I would call that very unfortunate that you don't have good enough room to make the market go in your direction, because sometimes it does come at the low here and that maybe stop you out and you're like, what is going on? You are also supposed to be, well, by the way, I'm actually going to take that back, and I'm going to say if that is through your strategy, through your documented trading strategy, what do you call it? If trading statement, then okay, I'm not going to bother with that. Hit one stop loss, feeling bad, how to avoid it. I would not say avoid stop loss. I would say avoid feeling bad. Why do you feel bad? What makes you feel bad? Is it necessary for you to always be right? You need to be right depending on your strategy. I need to be right 2 times out of 10 times to be profitable. I can be wrong 8 times. Why? Because of risk management, where I put my entry, and where and how much risk per lot I have per my account. And how do you avoid that? I'm sorry to say that. Experience, being okay with it, listening to people that says that is totally okay. And if you're wondering how my trading looks like, I have maybe 2 winners, 5 break evens. Sorry, that is not break even at all. BE, maybe 4 to 5, and then the rest is losses. So that would be 2, 5, 7, 3. So in this is 8 trades that was not winners, but I still made money because these 2 winners generated, generally speaking, 300 to 400 pips each. That is 800 in total. And then I have 3 stop losses. Let's say that is 50 pips each. That is 150. And I am surplus in 650 for that trading period. And break even means 0. So that is how I want you to trade at all. Hello, I am lost because I am nipsy in trading. Is that new trader? I don't understand the terms. Okay, which terms did you not understand? I'm here to help you out. Is GJ still have buys? We can go to GJ, but I just want to make sure that we all understand that that is a very valuable, valid trade if you are in a trend to buy. If you are a seller in this market, you still have to wait for a lower low, lower high situation. You still need to break this low before this whole things start falling down. I saw trader Nick said he sold 65.50 yesterday. He's in profit. Good on you. Good entry, by the way. Good entry. I didn't take it, but that is good on him. I think most people have money management problems, not a strategy problem. Okay, so the past, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm going to say in my experience, it is increasingly more and more people buying higher highs and selling lower lows. And you're wondering why. So that is kind of just my experience. I'm just only talking from what I think. That is through what I see. And is pound yen still a buy? I'm not going to tell you as a signal, but it is at support. If that is your strategy, okay, cool. That is a scalp. That is a day trade. And I would not take it myself, but sure. I would say, okay, I'm not going to be angry if you do that, but if that is your strategy, okay, that is your strategy. Other than that, it's still a trend. It's still an uptrend. That is what I'm here for, to tell you. And also somebody asked me, Eivind, why don't you look left? On pound yen is very difficult at the moment. But in a trend, looking left actually makes me a bit confused in the earlier days. I'm like, well, it can stop here, it can stop here, it can stop here, it can stop here, it can stop here. I don't know where it's going to stop. Where's my target? How do I target? So I said, as long as this trend is still higher, that is still yours to buy. Because whatever has happened in the past is not indicative of the future. I think I say that every time of the lives. So this trend here, because if this was indicative of what happened in the past, we should have stopped at some of these highs. should have just been in a range forever. Okay. USD yen, please. Okay, cool. I just want to go through these dollar pairs first. Am I allowed to do that? Then that is not necessarily not necessarily entirely a lot size problem. That's also a psychology problem, an emotion problem, and over leveraging. Yes, is a problem. It's a part of that, but you can also be very scared of losing $5, even though because it's all relative to your account size. Okay, cool. And New Zealand dollar went to take profit for the week, so I am gonna say I don't have any trades here. But what can you do now? Right now, you can wait until Monday. Doesn't that sound weird? A YouTube guru telling you to wait until Monday because that would probably make you more money than to try to buy higher highs, and then that would probably make you lose instead. I don't know, but that is what I'm gonna do. So, do you have support at the moment? Nope. And could you have bought this pullback here until what at 2 a.m. last night? That is your choice. But I'm here to analyze it for you. Right now, we have a very strong trend. We have broken out of this range, this top range here. Somebody told me, Eivind, this is broken out higher. Can we buy it now? Let me rewind you. Let me do another tip here. This is where you're looking to buy. Now, it is too late. But Eivind, how can we then make money because I wanted to make money now? Okay. I then need to reprogram you to this is the area. This is where we make money. And right now you're just seeing the fruits of your produce. As a farmer, do you know how your produce is going to look like by the end of the season? No, you don't know how much, how good, the quality, the percentage of whatever, all those parameters they use, because you don't know what's going to happen. This is where you sow, this is where you harvest. Okay. War Daddy says Euro USD. I've already covered that. Okay. And back testing is not something I do. I forward test. But so what I do in back testing, I go replay on TradingView and I start saying, okay, what do I do in this situation here? This is a low. Is this bullish? No, not really. Is this bullish? Yeah, this is bullish. I can start buying and then I will look for support and then buy. But that is how I backtest, or at least I backtest my psychology. In what market condition do I behave? And it's very real to me, at least. Garcia says, how to identify to enter these lows? Okay. Market opens. Time of the day. London open, most likely. Or even a better tactics that I can tell you is go through the market, take the top of resistance in a downtrend. Where is at the top? Do your own analysis. Don't rely on me. I can tell you where to look for it, but I can also tell you if you do your own analysis and you prove to yourself through markets that this is actually true, that is going to be a truth for you, not necessarily what I generally say. Just say, okay? What charting software are you using to backtest? I'm just going backwards on TradingView. I've paid for it, so I don't know if you guys have free version or paid version, but I think it's through the paid version I'm allowed to use a lower than daily candles. Daily candles are also appropriate, but it can be difficult. What is your favorite pair? My favorite pair is Euro USD. And that's why I am not buying it at the moment. Okay, so I just need to think two thoughts. Okay, two thoughts right now. right now we have a bearish dollar. So that is the theme right now that we're looking for. We have hit targets on some of the pairs, Aussie and New Zealand and Euro. Pound has not been hit target. USD CAD, just for reference, has hit the monthly target. Bearish, monthly. How do we behave in those situations? That is right now. What do we do in those situations? In those situations, I don't trade anymore. Okay? I don't trade anymore on USD CAD. I don't want to sell it anymore. I want to be hands off because I have lost more money in that situation that I want to tell you. Okay? I'm only coming off of my experiences. I cannot tell you what your experience is, but my experience is when market has moved, 400 pips, it is at the monthly target. I am not going to play hero anymore. I want to be hero at any other time of the month, any other time of the year than being at the targets. And you're wondering, bro, does it respect these monthly pivots? Let's see. Yes, and nothing happened, and yes. So 3 out of 4 months it came to target and respected the target, and we are yet to see for this month how it's going to happen. But so far, yes. So I have deep respect for these targets. And can market continue to fall? Yes. Can you trail your stop? Yes. But I generally tend to see, as you can see in this market, very strong reaction to R2. What is R2? That is resistance level 2, and is the aggressive and target for buyers. Okay. And for sellers, it is S2, support 2. It is the aggressive, and that you're really reaching, you're really like stretching your hand out far to get to the market target. And then when that happens, banana trade. What is banana trade? This is a banana trade where you hit target and market just falls underneath you, and if you have bought here, you're going to hit your stop losses. And it's an overstretched market where the market has reached far to reach the banana in the banana tree, and it's just snapping back at you. And you might endure losses, you might endure break evens, but that is when you need to understand, get out, get away. What should I do with a $10 account? Increase. I'm not going to. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say anything about your situation. I don't know you, but I would probably personally, in my own experience, try to do some other jobs to generate more, so I can put more into the account, because anything below 500 is substantial risk. Because if you have my strategy, you might lose your account before you are break even. I started out with a $30 account. Imagine that. And there's a video on that one too. I started out with a $30 account. I'm not going to say how much I have right now, but that is what I started out with 7 years ago, 7 to 8 years ago. Okay. So, and I traded swing trading. I didn't day trade. Okay. I swing traded that account into whatever I have right now. Can we expect a sell on pound dollar? In my view, no. So USD CAD, please, says Kumar. I'm on USD CAD. I'm saying that if you are a seller, there is nothing more to sell. If you are a buyer, there's nothing to buy. So this is in my strategy, hands down. Don't do anything here. You can. You are allowed to. You have free will. But I don't have any more business here to do. I don't see any more trading setups. I don't see any more reasons for why we should. But if it then goes above 124, and starts going bullish again, their buyers has something to do. Hello, James. Can we see Aussie New Zealand? Interested to see how it moves. Not in it yet. Okay, we can look at Aussie New Zealand in milliseconds because I don't know if everyone is interested in that. Then Aussie New Zealand, how is it? It is currently hitting target early, coming back down to this is your target. So, I don't know. Maybe if New Zealand dollar starts falling, New Zealand dollar, US dollar starts falling, you might be able to look for buys in this situation. But right now, do you know what I want? Do you know what I see here? I see question mark. The market is not decided on what it wants to do because this is the trade plan for buyers. This is where you buy. How do you know where you bought? You bought probably in here. Buy. No lower lows. Buy. Target. Boom. Done. Sellers, now you have a lower low. Sell. They're probably selling still. But we are very close to what I would consider a target, which is around 104.28, and adios amigos. So what is going to happen here now? Two things can happen. It can snap back up again, or it can continue lower. Right now, what I'm saying is risk is increasing for a pullback. Not a prediction, but I have been right sometimes lately. Okay, for those who have been here lately, those who knows. So we have done Aussie, we have done Euro, we have done Pound, we have done New Zealand. I think we have USD CAD. Now I'm more open to what you guys want me to do. Hola, New Zealand CAD. Can we stick to major pairs? I would love to do that because New Zealand CAD is difficult to trade, Mel. The reason why, because New Zealand and CAD is strong, that actually means it will go sideways, in my book at least. Do you reckon oil would come down to 80 tonight? That's what I'm waiting to. I don't think that, the 79.50 I think is my bullish price that it should hold at least for continuing bullish trend. We are currently in the New York session. That is going to be very volatile. And I would say, you got your entry. And this is your stop loss down here. Will it go down to all the way to 80? That is very low. And I guess you're trying to play this play here. I would say okay. That is up to you. I would call that plan A. I would call that plan B. And I would be, what if he does that? So, it's a risky move, I would say. It's a risky move. Sly FX coming in here, being such a great trader he is. Wow. Somebody in the Discord channel said yesterday, I love this new guy on Trader Nick's channel. And I asked him, was it me you're talking about? And he never responded. Can you imagine? I was ghosted. I was ghosted by my own. Getting cold coffee, getting happier and happier for every second. What is your most long hold position, says Simon? Is it 3 months? A couple of years ago, I was able to put in a good trade on pound yen, and I'm not going to bore you with all the success that I have had, because it's not funny at all. But I think it was from. Did I survive? Well, I think it's somewhere in this area here, and then up until, let's say, the top of that one. And I bought it all the way until December, 1st of January. There. So that is from September to December, end of December. And I would call that 3 months, and that is 1,300 pips. So, that is what I want to teach you guys. That is where I want you guys to go. How much do you need to make to be a full-time trader? Well, it all depends on your experience, all your all depends on your expenses as in life. Someone lives in high cost country, someone lives in low cost country. If you then need $20,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month to cover your monthly basis, you probably need to be 3 months out at least with no profits to be comfortable living. So, but how much percentage do you need? Well, you need to be covering those expenses depending on your account size. And if you are able to make 50% a year, 30% a year, 10% a year, that all depends. That all makes your account size go high before you can become a full-time trader. Okay. Is it cold coffee? It is cold coffee. Yes, it is cold coffee now as EivindFX. Yes, mate. Okay, I'm going back to analysis now. So, where are we going next? USD Swissy was requested for. I remember, and USD Swissy is here on my charts. So, I'm not going to take any credit for this one because I have not put any trades here. So, what is happening here? Right now, we are in a range of a range. But I need to make whatever the amount that I need to cover for 3 months of 3 months of living expenses. So I want to be 3 months ahead. So generally speaking, if my living expenses is $2,000 a month, I need to have that as a contingency, and I want to make that monthly on a general basis to answer that question. Could you have sold this one at London Open as I previously said you can do? Yeah, that was a profitable trade. Boom. Well, much welcome. What is the best trade to trade tomorrow? Okay. That's a new one. That's a new one. Don't you forget to like this. Well, yesterday I forgot to say that, guys. If I have given you any knowledge, any laughter, any trading related knowledge whatsoever, please give this one a like. Yesterday I seemed to forget because I was looking back at the likes. I was like, something is funny here. We did interestingly lower than the day before. But yeah, anyways. So London session is probably the one that I want to be trading myself because I'm a European. But also that's where the market tends to be at resistance in bearish trends or at support in bullish trends. The other thing is, what do you do as an American in a London Open? You have order sizes, you have limit orders. That is what I would use myself, and I do use myself as well. Is it profitable? Yeah, I would say, because I can sleep at night and I don't need to be awake at the open if I, for whatever reason, need to sleep in, need to do something else. All of a sudden, a baby is crying, someone crashed, somebody died. I don't know. So I just need to. What is your worst trade? Wow, I don't know. I'm not going to say which one it is because it's probably years ago, or not that many years ago, but it will take me too much time to go into my trading channel to find the worst trade in terms of pips. But technically, I have bought a higher high, like the tip. That is the worst trade that I can ever take because it violates my trading strategy, it violates my rules, it violates my trading account and the P&L, and it violates my psychology, and it violates my everything I do as a trader. And credibility, maybe, but if you buy higher highs, people, come to me. We need to talk, okay? I'm here. I'm all here free. I'm all here free for you, okay? That is what we do. So, USD Swissy, bearish, sold off at London Open. Okay, what are you going to do now? Nothing to do here. Now we're going to the next one. Yep. What is your market watch list? It's all the Forex pairs in this world, commodities, stock indices, and all those together, I would say. We did not get down to the buy price I wanted on S&P 500, but remember, we did not hit our weekly entry. That means that maybe next week, maybe this week, we get back down again to the buy zone. So I am not going to chase it. I have patience. I have patience. I have patience. I just say that to myself sometimes when things is going higher. And I also can see in the previous it goes high and then all the way back down again. So if I buy here and I break even and I'm like, dude, where is your patience? Where's your strategy? But yeah, so I would love to wait until Monday on this one or Friday. So if Monday comes crashing down, I am saying hallelujah and I want to look for buys. But if you are a day trader on this one here, a scalper, as someone asked me yesterday, have you got your entry? You didn't get it yesterday, so today you are very exposed for having this price coming down today. You did not reach your entry today. That is like, I don't know, maybe that can happen. So I am hands off. You didn't get the meaning of swing trading and day trading. Day trading is holding a trade for the day. And swing trading is holding the trade for more than a day, more than a week. And if you can actually call me a position trader when I hold them for months in one go. What is your average monthly account percentage gain? I want to be around 8% and loss around 5%. So, yeah. Can you please talk about trading robots? I honestly, I don't know if TraderNick has one. I remember he had something. I just remember what it was at the moment. But I personally don't use any robots because I have lost money on it, and it probably wasn't. It was next one anyway. It was 8 years ago. So I have very little trust in them myself personally. Those one who was out there 8 years ago. 8 years ago, maybe could be something around now, but no. I am a professional trader myself. I want to trade my own money, and I don't want robots to do, because what you do with robots is you're giving away your knowledge, your money to somebody else, and you have no control. And where's your expert in that? That goes against my belief that I want to make you the expert, not the robot. The robot is technically only being manipulated by a person, an individual, but it doesn't have the psychology on good and bad, and sometimes it's bad. So if you find a profitable robot, I will look into it. But until then, I'm gonna work day and night, taking calls at midnight, at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 10 a.m., doesn't matter, to make you a better trader. But yeah, so sure. Why is USD yen increasing more than 1 month? Can you explain? Yen is weak. Why? Because the was it Prime Minister said there's not going to be any more, or there's not going to increase sales tax. I think they were talking about it. And the other one is that I think the market is pricing in tapering through yen. How is that possible? For those who want to trade the risk on, that is dollar bearish, yen bearish, they have gone to yen to trade, not dollar, because they see dollar is too strong. So that is why USDN is going to the moon. What do you think about interest rates increasing for dollar? That is going to send dollar higher, I think, so far, because they are so far the only one of the major economies increasing interest rates. Is supposed to, if everyone did it at the same time, it is going to send dollar down, because you're going to. So okay, let's go through it then. I hope I am not babbling enough. Okay, say don't. If I'm babbling enough, just say Eivind, stop. Okay, somebody say stop in the comment section if I'm babbling too much. So dollar at the moment, you are getting 1.65% return. 1% return. The what do you call it? The what do you call it? Pension funds needs 5% return yearly. Okay, so you can't buy bonds. And I don't know what the return is in Australia, Canada, Europe, UK, New Zealand, but those, generally speaking, let's say they have 10%. Okay, they have 10% gain, but they have also 10% loss potentially. So when you are risk on, everything is great, you would buy these pairs. Okay, that is where you would go if they're increasing interest rates. Everything is fine, everything is good. But when dollar is the one increasing interest rates and the one giving returns to the market, that is where all the money will go. Then the money will go from these pairs and into dollar. And until those can get their economies together and give that return of 10% without having too much risk to the downside, then the money will go into these pairs. Bird says that's why we love EivindFX. You are very much welcome. How long do you open your positions? For how long? That can be a month. That can be a day. Mostly, if I'm the day trading, I'm out within the day. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, months, or months. How do you draw those levels? Those are an indicator, Christian. Those are ready available if you search for EivindFX and pivot points on YouTube. You will find that. You will find that. Okay. Gold. Have I talked too much? I'm sorry. Let's go to gold. Sorry. Gold traders, gold gang, where are you? Please come out of your shell. I'm here for you. What is your opinion on correlation? Sometimes one pair is clear a sell, another one's clear as a buy. Just choose your bias on it and disregard when it sells the opposite of what you think is going to happen. If euro dollar is selling off and pound dollar, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar is going higher, that is when you would buy the ones going higher and you ignore euro USD, for example. So where's the gold traders? Is there anyone here? I haven't seen you guys coming into the chat, so maybe we should just jump over it. Okay. All right. So what is the bad lot size for use for a $10 account? A 0.01 lot size. Goal gang, excellent. Finally, and that deserves a like on this video, by the way. And if I did a good job today, please make it a thumbs up. That's the second time I'm going to mention that. So here we have two levels on gold. Is this bearish? Is this bullish? And where is it going to go? Okay, let's go through it again. Every day, we're going to go through it again. So what has happened since yesterday? Yesterday, we had a range. Today, we have a range that is established. Do you hedge against currencies? No, I don't hedge. But yeah, can I search? No. Can somebody help out Christian with typing out what I want him to search? Because I can't do that right now. And that would be very appreciated. And I know there's people out there, maybe Maxi or somebody, Dade, if there is somebody out there. Other than that, that is the resistance. Is this resistance broken? maybe not. Maybe I would say by the looks of this next candle, no. Then this resistance is still intact. Why on earth do I mean? I mean that we have gone up to a higher resistance that I did not trade, that I did not anticipate, that I did not want to happen. But it is such a strong reaction of 1788 that we have just blown through this one and we are back down again. And the question becomes, is this bullish now? Can we buy it? Okay. What is your advice for a new beginner? Please go to this YouTube channel. There is plenty of videos for you to watch. There is beginner strategies on EivindFX, on Trader Nick. Please, the best advice for you as a beginner, not to go live, use demo, and for the love of your trading career, get knowledge, get knowledge, get knowledge. How do you get knowledge? You follow Trader Nick, you follow EivindFX, and you join these lives and you ask absolutely any question that is in your head. Doesn't matter what it is, I will answer them. Why? Because that is going to make you a better trader. If you sit and don't ask questions, you will never learn. Danny says, please change your color to a different one. Okay, cool. Can do that. Is that better? Now we can't see what which pairs it is, but there we go at least. Let's go back to this one and then this one. There we go. So gold. Now, Eivind, that is resistance temporarily. That is probably maybe a buy zone. Sorry, that is wrong. That is wrong. That is maybe a buy zone. But range. How do you trade ranges? You trade ranges by selling tops and you buy bottoms. Where are you right now? You are in the middle. Sorry, that is the most terrible middle I've ever written out in my entire life. Middle. You're currently in the middle. Is that where, does that comply with your entry signals and your entry rules for any currency pair or any commodity pair? No. So, what do you want to see now? I don't want to sell this anymore. I don't want to sell this anymore. Do I want to buy this? Absolutely not. And I think the most valuable feedback I can ever give you: sleep well at night, don't overtrade, and if gold doesn't tell you where it's going to go, it's probably going to slap you in the face if you dare to trade it. Okay? Pound does that to me. If I trade pound just because, nice, sounds nice, looks like a good support, boom, stop loss. Is it really important to know all those candlesticks? Absolutely not. I don't use the candlesticks. What have I shown you today? Levels. I've shown you where price is currently reacting off and where price currently have been reacting off. And I don't care if it's a morning star, evening star candle, if it's evening or morning star, horses, knights, flags, dojis, hammers. It doesn't apply to my world. Revenge. Okay? So can we, gold traders, take this one day off and say, we did well, we did not trade in a market that was not favorable to us? Taxi. How does those level work? Those are just level because of previous price action, and they can be broken anytime and every time. Slapped $20 off my account today, says Samson. Okay, sorry to hear that, but keep going. Never give up. That is my most important value to you today, people. Okay, never give up. No matter how much you lose, well, that is not necessarily what I wanted to say. No matter how down you feel, no matter how bad you feel, you're still alive. Check do you still breathe? You still breathing? Good. You can still become a better trader. Gold has higher returns. Absolutely. But right now, those returns are not having a high probability, William. How do I overcome a fear of placing a trade and losing? Demo trade. Because it keeps hunting now and then. Someone told me it's a part of trading, but I think it has to come down to how do you respond to fear? Okay. Have you done your demo trading? Have you done your analysis? Have you done... Okay, let's go through that then. Let's go through, which one is going to be Euro USD? Okay, so let me tell you something here. Euro USD, I bought here 16, 15, 80, something in this area here. Is that a good entry? I would say pretty much is a good entry. Am I fearful of this one going down here? Ooh, yes. I cannot be more stressed of this happening. Okay? But if you go through my trading and my trading journal, I have something I call, that is not a D, I have something called dream trades. Can you imagine such a beautiful word? Dream trade. I know exactly which technical setup I want to be in every single time. And this is the creme de la creme. Okay? Gold doesn't give you this one, by the way, so much. Euro does. Okay? Aussie. Does that have the same setup? No, not really. No, not really. But on the other side, it has the double top, lower low, lower high situation. Creme de la creme. Boom. Also didn't have that, but then I have a different strategy, buying higher highs and higher lows at support. Okay, so I have two lines of attack. I have a plan A, I have a plan B. I have a very clear, I have a whole document of dream trades I also wanted to create as to when I did perfectly trade. Market went beautiful. And I go back and visit those trades times and times again. Have you ever heard of an Olympic champion who has never fantasized or not analyzed, but gone through again and again, memorized? Have you ever seen skiers, those who goes downhill in 120 kilometers per hour, just they visualize every turn they take in their hand. That is what you need to do. That's what you need to do about Forex as well. You need to visualize what market you want to be in. What is your dream trades? When did you do well last time? How did it look like? What was the setup? And I will promise you, the setup will come back. It depends on time frame, it depends on time of the year, but it will come back. That is why I still trade, man. And that is probably the highest, most valuable trading psychology advice I have today. So I bought pound dollar here today. Now you know. There is some drawdowns here. There's some losses here. Am I worried? Should I be worried now? No, we haven't made lower lows. So I'm still in my zone. I'm still where I want to be. Mark is still where I want it to be. It's still making higher highs and higher lows. Can this be a double top reversal? Yes. But that doesn't go with how I trade. So I stopped trading. Man, get in there. Get in there. Visualize. Okay? You're buying right now. Yeah, sure. Have fun, bro. Okay. Start creating rules for yourself. Start creating market that you And then gold might not be always the one that you will say, fantastic trading, bro. It might give you tons of profits, but also makes you tons of losses. Okay? So you visualizing trading gold, I know you do all night, every morning, every second of your moment. But if you have a clear strategy, a clear trend, clear dream trades, you should have bought down here, bro. This is where you should be buying. Right now, it's too late. I'm sorry, bro. That is the buy entry. This is too late. And it didn't really give you a bullish trend either. Okay. All right, I will stop bubbling around. Oh, we have gone far. Okay. Are we still interested? USDN is probably the last pair I would cover. I don't know if I've covered everything I want to cover. I want to cover the S&P 500, NASDAQ. Bitcoin is going higher high. It hit the target very early in the month, but it still is bullish. So buy, goodbye. That's not a trading signal, but I'm just saying that is a trend. If it still goes higher, that is what you are supposed to look for until it makes a lower low. That is kind of when you need to stop. Do I know when that's going to happen? No. But do you need to prepare for that? Yes, that is your job as the expert, as the trader, account holder, and So is USDN still bullish? Absolutely. It broke below this low. We still have this low here as a plan B. I don't have any buys here, but I think this can still go higher. Where do I think it's going to be next? 1500 is 115 is probably the next one. And I hope I haven't bored you guys too much today. So if you want to follow me, I'm going to be live in a couple of 3.5 hours on my YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel, EivindFX. I've given you interest rate how to trade interest rates yesterday on Monday. Yesterday it was seasonality, and today I just babbled around. I'm sorry, but I just want to. Today was psychology. Trader Nick is coming back. Don't worry. Please subscribe. Please give this a like, and you will see me again. Maybe on an NFP next time. Who knows? But until next time, Nick will be back. I will be back. Have a good day. Boom.
What's up, you guys? Thank you so much for making it to the end of today's stream. It really does go way more than you know towards supporting this content and our team here behind the scenes that makes all of this content possible. Before you go, I want to invite you to join our free Telegram and our free Discord, which will both be linked down below in the description. We share trading ideas, we share tips and tricks, broker recommendations, things that may be helpful to you in your trading career. And again, it's completely free, so down below in the description, click those links, join us there, and we'll see you in the next stream.